Sure, you ready? Go ahead. Hello again, sports fans. Labor Day weekend is upon us. The summer, it's still summer, but the moments are fleeting as everybody's back to school. I'm Jeff Cook. Welcome to Community Media Sports Game of the Week. We are at Fairfield, thrilled to be here. Hopefully everything's working live. Wi-Fi here in the press box for the first time we've been here. I think they've had it for about a year, and everything seems to be working so far. Brandon Glorioso, Corey Smith standing by to provide camera work and technical know-how, and the Green Knights, with 23 strong on their roster, will take on the Golden Knights of Eastern York and Airville. That's about an hour and a half drive from here. I want to thank everybody involved here in letting us come here tonight. Athletic Director Andy Kuhn and immediate past Athletic Director Crystal Heller. She was called into service tonight. High school principal Brian McDowell is here. Thank you. He'll be the public address announcer. Thanks to him. And so here we are in week 2. A week brought to you by our fine sponsors. Tonight's game brought to you by your friendly neighborhood McDonald's with locations on Steinway Avenue and York Street in Gettysburg, New Oxford at Cross Keys, Queen Street in Littlestown, Carlisle Street, Baltimore Street, and Eisenhower Drive in Hanover. Well, you know, all these aid programs are soon going to end, and a lot of people are going to have to get back into the workforce. The good news, McDonald's is now taking applications for its crew and management staff at all area stores. Scholarships are available for staff who work an average of 15 hours a week, as well as for their families. A very competitive wage of up to $14 per hour is obtainable, depending on schedule availability and experience. Workers also receive free meals and discounts. Design your schedule around your lifestyle. Creative scheduling is available. Even more benefits for managers. Go online to McHire.com for details. That's capital MC, capital HIRE.com. As proprietor Everett Patterson says, success is not built on wishes, but hard work, risk, sweat, tears, and sacrifice. See you under the arches, thanks to our friendly neighborhood McDonald's and the Green Knights. They're 23 on the roster. I don't think they have that many right there now ready to go. So they're outnumbered, but not necessarily outmanned. And last week against Camp Hill, they did an excellent job of coming back from a 2014 deficit, or 20-0 deficit rather, and they got within 2014, got the ball back within about 3 minutes to go, and then just couldn't quite finish the deal. Special thanks as well to the Ira E. Lady American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville. These brave men and women served our country in the armed forces and now serve the greater Biglerville-Adams County community. with their charitable endeavors. Thanks to Commander Gene Schaefer, Vernon Stein, Rick Pelk, and all our friends at Post 262. The captains are meeting at midfield. There's a brutal sun field. The sun is just about to descend behind the mountains. It's a bucolic setting here, mountains in every direction, and that presented promises or challenges for telephone reception. And in the past, that's why we had trouble going live. So we're just thrilled with the Wi-Fi here in the press box. And special thanks to Crystal Heller for all her cooperation. And all those of you who regularly tune in for the First Baptist Church service, it will air immediately after tonight's game. So never fear, you'll have that church service in about 2 hours and maybe 15 minutes.
Good evening and welcome to Robert E. Finnefrock Field. Thank you for joining us for tonight's game as your Fairfield Green Knights take on the Eastern York Golden Knights. The YAIAA, along with District 3 and PIAA, are emphasizing good sportsmanship from its coaches, players, and fans. This contest is being played for the benefit of the student-athletes of the schools. No signs, banners, or noisemakers are permitted. Any spectator, by their actions or behavior interfering with this contest, will be moved from district grounds. Thank you for your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise? And gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Perfect flyover by a flock of geese during the anthem. Impressive, definitely. And special thanks to Kenny's Marketplace. Kenny's is 100% employee owned. Kenny's has superior quality in perishables and world-class customer service. Kenny's carries certified Angus beef with fresh ground beef every day. And
communitymedia.net. Tonight's game is also being telecast live on Community Media, channels 12 and 240 on Comcast Cable, via Roku, and worldwide via the internet at www.community.net. The game is also available on YouTube, Facebook, and Amazon Fire TV. Tonight's game will be replayed on Community Media on Monday at 9 p.m.
Thank you, Principal McDowell. Great job. And getting back to Kenny's Market. Kenny's has... Yeah, okay. Yeah, John Defoe, the principal. Well, it was a long time ago. It was the YCR Power Rangers or whatever against the YWCA All-Stars, and John Defoe and Jack Lillard were on the team, and anyway.
Set to kick off to begin the first half.
there was a guy named the captain, and he liked to shoot it every time he got his hands on the ball. The captain with another improbable heave. And we're underway. Eastern York receives the opening kickoff.
Number 85 on the tackle.
Tackled on the far side by Connor Joy. And Eastern York will start at about its own 26-yard line. Kenny's carries certified Angus beef with fresh ground beef every day and cuts their own selections in-house with over 40 store-made items daily. Fresh food, friendly folks. You'll find them all at Kenny's, serving our local communities with excellence since 1958. Shotgun formation for the Golden Knights.
Eastern York back to pass. Pass complete on the right side. Number 27 on the tackle.
So Austin Billett completes the initial passing effort of the evening. Good for 6 yards.
Looks to be 2nd and 5.
Call it a 5-yard pickup. Slot to the near side. Never argue with the principal.
Eastern York back to pass.
Austin
again.
Billett.
Complete to number 11 in the middle of the field. First down, Eastern York.
Well, there's no 11 on this sheet.
We're not sure who number 11 is.
All right, to the 43. 12-yard pickup. Billett again to the air.
Number 1.
Still on his feet is Bryce Courier.
Tackled down close to the 40-yard line.
Got 16 yards, so the Golden Knights come out throwing 33 yards. 2 first downs already. In Green Knight territory, Billett with a slot to the near side.
Eastern York with a
Oh, wow.
net right away, tackled by number 7, Peyton Stadler.
Excellent
Lost on the
pursuit by Peyton Stadler. Drops
Looks like
Maddox
2nd and
crumbling
13.
for a 3-yard loss.
Eastern York pass over on the left side. Tackled by number 51, Will Myers.
Gain of 6.
Looks to be 3rd and 5.
Third down play. Billett looks to pick it up through the air. Incomplete.
That'll bring up 4th down.
So the drive stalls. Let's get back to Kenny's Market, shall we? Kenny's has stores to serve you in Spring Grove, Littlestown, Tawnytown, Biglerville, and Gettysburg. Kenny salutes its store management team, Ralph at Gettysburg, Charity at Spring Grove, John at Littlestown, Rocky at Tawnytown, and Leah at Biglerville. Kenny's, it's my favorite place to shop. Don't forget your preferred customer card, your passport to a world of savings.
4th down.
And they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Another pass.
Picked off. Clear skies ahead. To the 28-yard line, Andrew Coons with a pick.
Return to about the 20-yard line. First down, Knights.
$37-yard return for Andrew Coons. Jake Myers, a 3-year starter, is under center. Peyton Stadler off the right side, picking his way to about the 24-yard line. Gain of 8.
We'll say 8.
Second and 2 at the 24. Knights trying to capitalize on the turnover early here in the opening quarter. To the edge and still on his feet. Tries to stretch out to the goal line. It's going to be first and goal for Cody Valentine. So it is a first and goal at about the 4-yard line.
We're going to say first and goal on the 4.
It's hard to tell. Stadler just shy, looks to be
Stadler
to the 1.
Close to the goal line.
Green Knights trying to punch it in, take the early lead here in the first quarter. 8:29 to go. The big pick.
Second and a long yard.
By Andrew Coons, 6'3" junior cornerback and wide receiver. And the Knights, they're 21 in uniform here tonight, but they've got some talented football players. Quick hitter. Myers on the sneak is in the end zone.
Touchdown Knights. Myers on the keeper. Myers on to attempt the extra point.
And Jake Myers also does the place kicking. So 8:08 to go here in the first quarter. The Knights take the lead. Will they have to re-kick the point after? Stadler is the holder. Yeah, there is no real two platoon here when you have 21 guys. It's you pretty much have your best guys out there for every play. They play offense, defense, special teams. This kick is blocked at the line.
Kick is blocked at the line. Knights up early, 6-0.
So, .808 to go in the first quarter. Green Knights strike first. Their first lead of the season, as I mentioned at the in the opening. They lost to Camp Hill, but 2014, and they were competitive every step of the way. Meanwhile, Eastern York, I think they got pummeled. Was it Columbia? Somebody like that. And big. Like 40, 50 to nothing. I don't know. But Billick came out throwing.
Fans, the concession stand is open and is located behind the home bleachers. All proceeds benefit our athletic booster club as well as the junior class. Stop by and check out their selection. Knights set to kick off.
Myers boots it. Taken at the 9-yard line.
Number 13 on the return.
Still on his feet. Excellent return for Gio Vega.
First down, Eastern York.
And so the Golden Knights start at their own 34. It looks like is there a flag? There's a flag back at the 30-yard line. So,
Looks to be a flag on the
yeah,
play.
they're going to start around their own 20 instead of their own 38. Illegal block in the back. And so that hurts Eastern
That
York.
moves Eastern York back to the 20-yard line.
Billett, motion man, and a snap goes
Ball
over his
comes
head.
over the Quarterback
Billett able to fall on it
to the goal line.
all the way back inside the 5. Well, Eastern York's got some issues. Loss of 18.
So second and 28. Another pass on the play in the middle of the field. Number 1 on the catch.
Bryce Courier with the reception, but didn't gain much traction. Thank you, Goldenville Gal. Just got your message from 12 minutes ago. Good color and sound. Well, hopefully you hear me as well. Billett to throw. Airs it out. He's got a man. Incomplete.
By Andrew Coons.
Coons nearly had another pick. And then on the deflection,
Fourth end.
Bryce Courier had a shot at it.
Otherwise, that was gone. He had to step on him. He was definitely behind him.
Eastern York back to punt.
Short kick. Gets a favorable bounce for Eastern York.
Ball bounces down to around the 42 of Fairfield. First and 10 Knights.
Green Knights at their own 42 with 6:32 to go. Here in this first quarter, brought
Students,
to you
for your
by
safety, once you have paid and entered the stadium, you may not leave. If you
Ira
do,
E.
you
Lady,
must
American
vacate
Legion,
the
Post
property.
262 in
Students are not
Biglerville.
permitted
These brave
to
men
run
and
the
women
school
served our
grounds.
country in the armed forces and now
Additionally,
serve the
reminder to all
greater
spectators that the
Biglerville,
Fairfield
Adams
students
County
is a
community.
backup
Thanks to
street
Commander
team.
Gene Schaefer,
Please help
Vernon
us
Stein,
continue
Rick
to
Pelk,
maintain
and all
a
their
healthy
friends at
environment
Post
for our
262.
students.
And of course, they're from Biglerville. Gettysburg up 7-0 at Cedar Crest.
Handoff up the middle.
Stadler got about 5. Special
About
thanks
3
to
yards.
Josh Martin. Boiling Springs over
Make that
Bermudian
4.
Springs 7-0 early. Thank you, Josh.
More often than not, I am not.
2nd and 5 for the Green Knights. Myers airs it out. Nice play. Nice catch by Coons coming back to the football.
First down.
Gain of 8.
Ball on the 45.
So Myers completes his first pass of the evening. Good for 8 yards and a first down. At the 45 of Eastern York. Valentine off the left side, still on his feet, looking for the edge. They're not going to catch him. Cody Valentine, 45 yards to pay dirt. Will the Knights go for 2? No, I like this. They're going to go for 1. Jason Thurston has his Knights playing great. They look great so far, you have to say. I mean, It's a long bus ride from Airville, and Golden Knights haven't quite gotten with it yet. Myers
Extra point is
makes the
good by
kick.
Knights up 13-0. 5:27 left in the first quarter.
Well, special thanks to your friendly neighborhood McDonald's with locations on Steinwehr Avenue and York Street in Gettysburg, New Oxford across Keys, Queen Street in Littlestown, and Carlisle Street, Baltimore Street, and Eisenhower Drive in Hanover. McDonald's is now taking applications for its crew and management staff at all area stores. Scholarships are available for staff who work an average of 15 hours a week, as well as for their families. A very competitive wage of up to $14 per hour is obtainable depending on schedule availability and experience. Workers also receive free meals and discounts. Design your schedule around your lifestyle. Creative scheduling is available. Even more benefits for managers. Go online to mchire.com for details. That's mchire.com. As proprietor Emmett Patterson says, success is not built on wishes, but hard work, risk, sweat, tears, and sacrifice. See you under the arches. So Myers kicking it away again, and they try the onside kick. And Golden Knights able to fall on it.
First down, Eastern York.
So they'll have it at their own 48. And special thanks to our longtime sponsor for more than 2 decades. It's been Kenny's Market. Kenny's Marketplace, 100% employee-owned, superior quality and perishables and world-class customer service. Certified Angus beef with fresh ground beef every day. Their own selections in-house with over 40 store-made items daily. Austin Billett hands it off. Crumling got about 3 yards. Fresh food, friendly folks. You'll find them all at Kenny's, serving our local communities with excellence since 1958. Kenny's has stores to serve you in Spring Grove, Littlestown, Tawnytown, Biglerville, and Gettysburg. Kenny salutes his store management team, Ralph at Gettysburg, Charity at Spring Grove, John at Littlestown, Rocky at Tawnytown, and Leah at Biglerville. Billett pulls it back and has it knocked down at the line. Stadler wreaking havoc in the Golden Knight backfield. Kenny's Market, my favorite place to shop. Don't forget your preferred customer card. It's your passport to a world of savings. A shout out to all the frontline workers at Kenny's Marketplace through this long ordeal. They've been steadfast. There's a penalty. It looks like it's going to go against the Golden Knights. Holding. It's declined.
So holding
no, they're gonna.
The Knights accept the penalty. It's going to repeat second down.
So another 10-yarder assessed against Eastern York. Second down and 19.
Second and 19. Ball's on the 39.
The referees are having a confab. Billett to throw. Complete.
In the middle of the field to number 1, Courier.
Bryce Courier.
By Peyton Stavin, number 7.
Good for 11 yards. It's still.
3rd and 8.
Now it's 3rd and 8. 13-0. Fairfield here in the first quarter.
Back to pass again.
Billett overthrows the intended receiver.
4th down. Flag on the play. Penalty on the offense is declined, 4th down. Eastern York looks to go for it on 4th down.
Eastern York will try again on 4th down, and it complete to Lipsius.
Tackle by Jake Myers.
Yeah, I know. Good for 14 yards.
Hand off to number 1 on the near side. Sweep. Pushed out of bounds.
Little jet sweep to Bryce Courier. Good for some yardage. Got about 4 on the play.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Still 3:37 to go in the first quarter. Billett waving to his receiver. And now they go off the right side to Levi Ayala. Not much there. Call it a 2-yard pickup.
Dylan Hamby on the tackle. Third and 5. Back to pass one more time.
Nice catch. Good for first down yardage to Bryce Courier. All the way to the 15, gain of 16 yards. Billett over 100 yards passing here in the opening quarter. Billett hands to Crumling, not much there. A couple. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Motion man. Swinging out to him. Bryce Courier will take it into the end zone.
In for the touchdown.
Uh-oh. Hold everything. There's a flag down there.
So it looks to be 2nd and 18. All on the 27. Back to pass.
Bill it
Number 84.
to the tight end, to the end zone.
Touchdown, Eastern York.
So we hadn't looked at the tight end all day, or all quarter rather, and he was open. Brody Hinkle takes it 27 yards.
Flag on the play.
Kick
Extra point is good.
is good.
Fairfield Knights up 13-7, 1:55 left in the first quarter.
So all of a sudden it's a ball game again, 13-7. Biglerville trails Camp Hill 8-0. Burn behind Boiling Springs 14-zip. Cedar Crest on top of Gettysburg 10-7.
Tom Smitley on the return.
Good return for the Knights. First and 10 at their own 37. Myers tosses it.
Number 85.
Connor Joy on the carry got about 4 yards.
It's going to be 2nd and 7.
They get a 3-yard pickup.
Carry up the middle by Peyton Stadler. Close to the
Stadler
first
pulling
down.
his way near the marker. Looks like he's got it. He does the heavy lifting for this Green Knight offense. And they're saying first down.
Knights.
So Austin Billett unofficially 147 yards passing in the first quarter. So obviously they like to put the ball in the air and not much success on the ground. Myers to throw. He's got a man. Back to Joy. Good for 6 yards on the catch.
Connor Joy on the catch out here on the near side, about 7 yards.
Well, Jason Thurston does a great job here with
Ball
his
on the
staff.
37.
More guys on the
Second and
field
3, first quarter,
than are on the
down.
sideline. So, you know, they don't. 21 in uniform. But they're quality out there. And they believe in themselves. Stadler
And off up the middle to Stadler again. Has enough for the first down.
moves the chains once again. Peyton Stadler, an earth mover out there. Shades of Chance Boyer a week ago. Strong play at the fullback position. "13 seconds. And, you know, the Knights might be content to let the clock run. And it looks like they will. So, at the end of one quarter, our score,
So we'll flip the
homestanding
field.
Green
First down,
Knights
Knights
13, Eastern York 7. Well, tonight's game brought to you by Kenny's Marketplace. Stores to serve you in Spring Grove, Littlestown, Tawnytown, Biglerville, and Gettysburg. 100% employee owned, superior quality in perishables and world-class customer service. Kenny's carries certified Angus beef with fresh ground beef every day and cuts their own selections in-house with over 40 store-made items. Fresh food, friendly folks, you'll find them all at Kenny's Market, serving our local communities with excellence since 1958. Kenny salutes his store management team, Ralph at Gettysburg, Charity at Spring Grove, John at Littlestown, Rocky at Tawnytown, and Leah at Biglerville. Kenny's, my favorite place to shop. Don't forget your preferred customer card, your passport to a world of savings. Special shout out to all the frontline workers at Kenny's Marketplace. Knights will start with a 1st and 10 as we get underway here in quarter number 2. A 6-point lead for the home team. Flags are flying all over the place. Yeah. So the Knights penalized for the first time in the game. 5 yards. Substitution issue or delay of game, I'm not sure. But no time off the clock, so here we go. 1st and 15 to start the quarter. They go right to their meal ticket. Peyton Stadler, he falls forward for 5 yards. He's got great forward lean. 6 carries already, 35 yards for Peyton Stadler. Special thanks to the brave men and women of Ira E. Lady, American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville. They've served our country in the armed forces and now serve the greater Biglerville, Adams County community thanks to Commander Gene Schaefer, Vernon Stein, Rick Pelk, and all our friends at Post 262. Big supporters of the Canners. They are locking horns with Camp Hill tonight after losing their opener due to COVID issues. Myers to throw. Airs it out. Intended for Coons. Wow, looked like face guarding, incomplete. And that was Lipsius. No, that was Peyton Ettinger in coverage. No, it was Lipsius.
3rd and 10.
This is Valentine. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Then we'll be covering 3 games at Biglerville this season, so we really appreciate the support from Post 262. 4th and 11. They're going to kick it. First punt of the night for either team. Line of scrimmage.
Knights back to punt.
The Eastern York 43. High snap. Myers has to go retrieve it, and he just falls on it. So both teams have had bad snaps.
First and 10 Eastern York on the 31.
It's a loss at 25. Wow. So they did not punt it. And all of a sudden, Eastern York with a great chance to tie or take the lead. They start at the Fairfield 31.
Back to pass.
Billet. Swarmed under.
Number 70 cleans up the action.
Jonathan Anders in on the play along with Victor McRae. Loss of 8 for Billet. Oi. That helps the cause. Whoever the snapper is for Fairfield saying thank you very much. Bail me out, guys. Get me off the hook here. Second and about 19 for the Golden Knights. They have a slot to the near side. And now they shift the tight end to the left.
Eastern York back to pass.
Billet coming this way, slings it.
Complete over here on the near side.
Bryce Courier.
On the 28.
Good for 11
Bring
yards.
up about 3rd and 9.
So Billet doing a fine job of slinging the ball around. Well, now they're calling it incomplete. Was he out of bounds? He must have been out of bounds. Yeah, I didn't see a call over here, but 3rd and 19 now, slot to the near side. Billet, same play. Broken up beautifully by Coons. Courier saying no flag.
No flag on the play.
No flag. So now it's 4th down. The Golden Knights will try to
4th down and 18.
Pin Fairfield back. Valentine in punt return formation inside zone 10. Line of scrimmage at the 39. Eastern York doesn't want to put it in the end zone. Motion man. Billet is the punter. And it's downs.
Down.
Looks like the 14th. Yeah, you're right. 12-yard line, maybe. Yeah. 13, yeah. 26-yard punt for Billet. So Fairfield starts at its own 14 with 9:13 to play. They lead 13-7. Joy in motion. They give it to Stadler. Nice, well-designed play where
Looks like a first down on the play.
Joy goes in motion and attracts attention. And meanwhile, Stadler off the right side, good for 12 yards and another Green Knight first down. 1st and 10.
35.
Myers. Incomplete. Lipsius nearly intercepted it.
Incomplete.
Yeah. We don't want to offend anybody.
What's that?
We don't want to offend anybody, yeah.
Not this early in the season.
Right.
Maybe the last game.
2nd and 10.
Second and 10. Hand off to Peyton Stadler.
Stadler again for about maybe 3.
2 or 3 yards on that
8
carry.
carries, 50 yards for Stadler. The Bell Cow. Tonight's game brought to you by your friendly neighborhood McDonald's
We're
with
gonna say
locations on
2nd,
Steinwehr
7.
Avenue and York Street in Gettysburg, New
Okay,
Oxford at
3rd and
Cross
7.
Keys, Queen Street in Littlestown, and Carlisle Street, Baltimore Street, and Eisenhower Drive in Hanover. As proprietor Emmett Patterson says, success is not built on wishes, but hard work, risk, sweat, tears, and sacrifice. See you under the arches. If you're looking for employment, look no further. McDonald's is hiring. Myers pumps. Incomplete and nearly picked off.
Pass
Lipsius
incomplete, intended for
trapped
number
it.
31, Andrew Coons.
And now Myers in punt formation at the line of scrimmage at the 29.
Knights back to kick. Jake Myers on the kick.
Good
nice
boot.
Kick to the near side. Nice back.
What a roll.
And the ball rolls down near the 20-yard line.
It's going to be down at the 16. 57-yard punt. Impressive. Well, Courier probably should have fielded that. Instead, he let it bounce and so 7:52 to go in the quarter.
Pass out to the far side.
They swing it again to Courier. Big gain. Still on his feet.
Still on his feet.
Finally knocked out of bounds after about a 16-yard pickup.
First down.
So Courier, 5 catches for 83 yards.
Hand off up the middle.
Crumling has running room for the first time all night. And he's got 14 yards.
Back on the far side.
Well, McDonald's is now taking applications for its crew and management staff at all area stores. Scholarships are available for staff who work an average of 15 hours a week, as well as for their families. A very competitive wage of up to $14 per hour is obtainable, depending on schedule, availability, and experience. Workers also receive free meals and discounts. Bill it out of the gun. Finds Courier, and Valentine not fooled.
Loss on the play. Going to bring up second down and 12.
So a loss of 2. And it's 2nd and 12. Well, at McDonald's, design your schedule around your lifestyle. Creative scheduling is available. Bill it again. Has a man good for about 9 yards. And that's Logan Dodson. I'm not really sure about that.
On the tackle. Going to bring up third down and 2.
So Bill at 170 yards passing here in the first half. Slot to the near side. 3rd and short. Bill always out of the shotgun. They give it to Crumling. He's not going to get it. He's met in the backfield, and he will lose yardage. Will Myers on the stop.
Peyton Stadler, Will Myers.
Peyton Stadler in there as well.
That brings up 4th down. And
No excuse not to have a job. McDonald's is hiring. Go to McHire.com for details. That's McHire.com. McHire.com. Thank you, Emma Patterson. 4th and 4. They're going to go for it. Play action.
Slings it down the field.
Incomplete, and the 2 receivers in the same area. And it looked like the tight end maybe was running the wrong route, and he tipped it away from the intended receiver. And so they turn it over on downs. So Fairfield starts at its own 40. At its own 45. Green Knights, less than 5 minutes to go. They are trying to expand on their 6-point lead, 13-7. Valentine in motion. They give it to Stadler off the left side. Great surge by the offensive line. He had Jonathan Anders leading the way. Good for...
Looks to be 6. Going to be 2nd and 4.
Nine carries, 56 yards now for Stadler. Stadler managed to fall forward for about 2.
Maybe about 2. Going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
Clock running, 4 minutes left in the half. Gettysburg now down 24-7. Littlestown leads Susquehannock 7-0. So double reverse to Connor Joy.
At the middle, he's still going on the far side. Knocked out of
late hit.
Looks to be a flag on the play.
$17 yards to Connor Joy on the inside handoff. Looked like a late hit out of bounds. Could be a personal foul. Add another 15.
Looks to be a personal foul in Eastern York.
So Fairfield traversing the field with ease as now they have a 1st and 10 at the 15. Stadler, left side, still on his feet. Cuts back,
Hands on
twists
the carry.
for about 7. Beautiful forward lean, Peyton Stadler. Already
Another
with
5
11
yards,
carries.
2nd and 5.
I'll call it a 5-yard pickup.
Ball's going to be close to the 10-yard line.
Clock running with 3:07. Knights would love to just punch it in and not leave enough time for Eastern York to respond. Go into the locker room up 2 scores. Valentine.
Valentine on the carry.
Shifty.
Sidesteps the tackle, leans forward. Positive
Got
yards
about
on the carry.
5 yards.
Very close to a first down. Less than a yard, maybe a foot.
3rd and short at the 6. Myers all the way, second effort
Myers.
is in the end zone. No? He's at the 1. Okay, 1st and
Myers
goal.
on the carry, looks to be down on the 1-yard line. That'll bring up first down. 1st and goal to go on the 1. Time ticking down in the second quarter, right around 2 minutes.
New Oxford leads its contest 7-0 at halftime, so that Colonial defense stingy. Myers again. This time he goes in standing up. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
Myers on the carry. Touchdown Knights.
With 1:37 to play. 19-7 Fairfield. Jake Myers with his 2nd 1-yard sneak. And that time he went in standing up. Special thanks to Josh Martin for all these scores. DeLone and Lancaster Catholic tied 7-7. Gettysburg trails Cedar Crest 24-7. Who knew? Stadler.
2-point conversion.
No good.
Successful. 19-7 with 1:37 to go in the second quarter.
So Green Knights looking to even their record at 1-1. Well, special thanks to all the good folks here at Fairfield. Brian McDowell, the principal, and Andrew Coons, athletic director, Crystal Heller, the former athletic director, called into service tonight. So everybody pulling together in this beautiful setting, the foothills of the Appalachians all around us, South Mountain. At sunset. Just a spectacular location, and now we're able to bring games to you here live. And, you know, there's some social distancing, but I can see how this Green Knight team could get to be a hot ticket in the area with the effort they have and the multitude of weapons with just such a small roster. It really, you have to be pulling for them.
Kickoff.
Myers
Low kick.
drives it inside the 20.
Number 13 on the return.
Oh, wow.
By number 12, Don Smidley.
Gio Vega on the return, and he paid for that little slip. And so looks like their own 17 with 1:32 to go.
Eastern York on the handoff.
They go in the
Number
sweep
one
once
running
again.
Pushed out of bounds on the far
7
side.
yards and out of bounds to Courier. Chain gang a little confused. Minute 22. Chain gang shaking up. 31 unanswered points for Cedar Crest as they are all over the Warriors. I just heard a rumor. Happened to run into Bermudian coach John Defoe at RNS Service Center, and he said that, Gettysburg was going to be missing some players. I don't know the details, but who knows? Complete.
Tackled by Don Smitley.
First down yardage.
He dragged his leg.
41 yards on the reception. So 231 yards passing for Austin Billett in the first half.
Back to pass, looking far side. Pass complete to number 1.
Courier has the catch. .253 yards passing for Austin Billett. Yeah, the Canners need a stop.
You guys need some lights on now.
I can wait till the third quarter. I mean, yeah. Whatever. Yeah, we're good.
I'm getting old. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be.
Trent Witt, the Green Knight shaking up. So 1st and 10 at about the 11-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side. Jet sweep, they fake it, they go to Crumling. Crumling
tackled short of the goal line.
Found the seam and got about 9 yards. All of a sudden, time is of the essence. 42 seconds, second and about 2, and now Eastern York will call a timeout.
Timeout, 40 seconds left in the second quarter.
No, that's probably what Coach Thurston's thinking. We left them too much time. And they got to find a way to get some pressure on the quarterback. So congratulations or a tip of the cap to the Gold Knights. No quit, and they're within 3 yards of tying this or getting back in this contest. Rather, getting within a score.
Fairfield boys soccer team won 3-2 against Antietam.
Big hand for the Fairfield soccer team defeating Antietam. Billett looking for the end zone.
Back to pass.
Complete.
Touchdown Eastern York.
To Ayala.
flag on the play. Picked up. Try it again.
And the kick is no good.
Extra point not complete, so we stay at 19-13. 34 seconds left in the second half.
19-13 the score. Fairfield with 34 seconds and all their timeouts left. Chances are, though, they're not going to start chucking the ball around and risking turning it over. They'll be content to go into the locker room with a 1 touchdown advantage. Special thanks to Goldenville Gal for all your loyal support over these many years. Special thanks to Corey Smith and Brandon Glorioso doing yeoman work here in the press box.
Kickoff on the near side.
So that gives Fairfield the ball at its own 35. .4 seconds to go. Do the Green Knights air it out here? Why not? Double reverse pass. Coons airs it out. Oh, a duck. And Austin Billett had a beautiful opportunity to intercept it, and it went right to his hands. Well, they might put that back in the quiver. Looks good on paper. Coons, he set his feet, and it kind of really, the pass wobbled. It's the kindest way to put it. 2nd and 10. So Myers has a man. Complete. Down the far sideline.
Knocked out of bounds, 14 seconds.
Connor Joy on the catch. All the way to the 34-yard line.
I'll get myself thrown out. That'd be kind of bad.
Myers, another shot for Coons. He's got it for a touchdown. Well, redemption for Andrew Coons. A 34-yard touchdown pass.
We might even turn some lights on for you.
And just like that, Myers and the Green Knights respond. Six seconds to go. And they'll try to get 2.
The try on the 2-point conversion.
Stadler,
Stadler on the carry.
he's got it.
It's good.
27-13.
27-13. 6 seconds left in the second quarter. The quarter that will not end.
So Jake Myers says, I can sling it around a little bit too. 2 completions for 66 yards, and just like that, Fairfield back to a 2-score lead. And we think Fairfield has a small roster. Well, Bigleyville 17 in uniform tonight. They trail Camp Hill 24-0. So, yeah, and Cantor's a lot of freshmen playing, so they're going to have some growing pains. For sure.
Knight set to kick off.
Deep
kick down the left side.
Myers.
Number 13 has the ball. Tackle.
Vega, not much there, and that'll do it.
Number 51, Will Myers, and that will end the second quarter. Fairfield Knights up 27-13 as we head into halftime. Don't forget to seek out the concession stand.
And so, an exciting first half with the home team in front, 27-13. I'm Jeff Cook alongside Brandon Glorioso, Corey Smith. We'll be back with second half action. Stay right with the ambience of high school football here on Community Media Sports.
Eastern York High School is proud to present the 2021 edition of the Eastern York Golden Knight Marching Band. This year's 70-member ensemble is made up of 57 instrumentalists and 13 color guard members. Our 2021 production is entitled Orpheus, Don't Look Back. Our 2021 production tells the ancient myth of the fate of Orpheus and his wife Eurydice. Join us as we follow the extraordinary Greek musician Orpheus into the underworld in search of his bride. Along his journey, Orpheus encounters challenging obstacles that he must overcome in order to reach Hades, including battles with demons of the underworld and crossing the river Styx. Once face to face with Hades, Orpheus is granted his wish with one stipulation. As he ascends back to the land of the living, he must never look back and trust that Eurydice is safe behind him. Will they make it out alive? This year's leadership is under the direction of Director Keith P. Gramis and Assistant Director Jonathan Lacey. On the field, direction from Drum Major Michael Feliciano Godot and Field Commander Jillian Malone.
Well, here we are at the half. Fairfield able to traverse the field in under 40 seconds. And so they will start the third quarter with the football and a 2-touchdown lead, 27-13. You're watching high school football on Community Media Sports. We are channels 12 and 240 on your Comcast cable dial, on the internet, communitymedia.net, Roku, Facebook, YouTube, Amazon Fire TV. A lot of ways to watch the game of the week. And if you do watch it on one of the aforementioned platforms, you can watch it in HD. That is really cool. So the Fairfield Green Knights can smell their first win of the year. And they probably talked about how do we get some pressure on the quarterback, because Austin Billett, 256 yards passing in the first quarter. I didn't even bother to total his stats, but that's the total yardage. So he's throwing it all over the place. Bryce Courier already with 103 yards receiving on 7 receptions. Logan Dotson, 5 catches for 82 yards. If in fact that is Logan Dotson, like I said, a couple of the numbers listed in the program are wrong. Alongside Brandon Glorioso and Corey Smith, I am Jeff Cook. Get ready for the second half. New Oxford leads East Pennsboro 14-0. Boiling Springs over Bermudian 21-0. Thank you to Josh Martin. Read about all the local games in the Gettysburg Times every Saturday. Stadler,
on the return. Ball out
bone-jarring tackle at about the 31. So look for heavy doses of Peyton Stadler here in the second half. You know, you got a 2-touchdown lead. Nothing better than a long, time-consuming drive and make it a 3-score advantage. So expect the workhorse to carry the load here in the second half. We'll see. Of course, right now, he shifts and lines up as part of a split backfield. And off the left side, he lunges forward for about
3.
See where they spot it. Could be a 4-yard pickup. Hey, Woody Hayes would love that. That's what we need. Just let the clock run wild. 4 yards at a chunk. Speaking of Woody Hayes, Ohio State had a bit of a scare last night. Minnesota with a third quarter lead, but then the Buckeyes prevailed 45-31. Myers has it tipped at the line.
Pass batted down at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 6.
I'm not sure who was the intended receiver. Phillies are losing 3-2 to the Marlins. Suddenly the Phillies are relevant again, just 2 games back of the Atlanta Braves in the NL East. Braves play later tonight in Colorado. 3rd and 6. Well, okay.
Handoff up the middle.
Stadler
with the 1st down.
11 yards on the tote. 13 carries now. 78 yards. 13th first down for Fairfield. Eli Kritzberg into the lineup, shuttling plays. Will Myers on the offensive line, along with Jonathan Anders. Here in this high school football game brought to you by your friendly neighborhood McDonald's, Ira E. Lady, American Legion, Post 262 in Biglerville, and Kenny's Marketplace. Connor Joy in motion. They pitch it out
Pitch out
to Valentine. He's got a blocker in front of him. Good for 11 yards for Cody Valentine. Heavy dose of the ground game here as we get started in quarter number 3, thanks to the Ira E. Lady American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville. These brave men and women served our country in the armed forces and now serve the greater Biglerville, Adams County community with their philanthropic efforts, thanks to Commander Gene Schaefer, Vernon Stein, Rick Pelk, and all our friends at Post 262. Myers throws it downfield. Incomplete. Broken up by Talon Naub. So another incompletion for Myers. He's now 4 for 8 for 88 yards. Second and 10. Tonight's game brought to you by your friendly neighborhood McDonald's with locations on Steinwehr Avenue and York Street in Gettysburg, New Oxford at Cross Keys, Queen Street in Littlestown, and Carlisle Street, Baltimore Street, and Eisenhower Drive in Hanover. McDonald's is now taking applications for its crew and management staff at all area stores. Looking for a job? Look no further than McDonald's. Second and 10. They give it to Stadler off the right side, only about 3 yards this time.
3 up the middle.
14 carries, 81 yards for Peyton Stadler. Scholarships available at McDonald's for staff who work an average of 15 hours a week, as well as for their families. A very competitive wage of up to $14 per hour is obtainable depending on schedule availability and experience. Workers also receive free meals and discounts. Design your schedule around your lifestyle. Creative scheduling is available, even more benefits for managers. Go online to mchire.com for details. That's mchire, capital M-C, capital H-I-R-E.com. As proprietor Emmett Patterson says. Inside handoff again, the double reverse to Connor Joy.
For a first down.
Got about 8 yards on the inside handoff. 5 carries now, 41 yards.
And they call it a Knights first down.
So the Green Knights on the move. They pick it up. Great imaginative play calling. Remember, success is not built on wishes, but hard work. Risk, sweat, tears, and sacrifice. See you under the arches at McDonald's. Stadler, left side,
Stadler
makes the defender pay. That was Courier. Stadler got about 6.
We'll
15 carries, 87 yards for Peyton Stadler. And special thanks to Kenny's Marketplace, stores that serve you in Spring Grove, Tawnytown, Littlestown, Biglerville, and the flagship store in Gettysburg. Motion man Connor Joy. They go instead to the read option to Jake Myers, and he's got 7 yards and a first down. So
first down.
Great play calling by Coach Thurston and the staff. This is really imaginative offense. They've run that play before where they faked the pitch to Connor Joy in motion, and then they gave it to Stadler. This time, Myers appeared to give it to Stadler, but held it and picked up the first down yardage on his own. 1st and 10, Green Knights.
Hand off to Cody Valentine.
Valentine got a couple.
Line of scrimmage. Looks to be about a gain of 3 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 7. Ball on the 22.
Second and 7 for the Green Knights. Split backs behind Jake Myers. Myers rolls right.
Myers rolling.
Now he's going to keep it. And it'll be taken out of bounds
sideline.
after about a 4-yard pickup. So it'll bring up a 3rd down. Kenny's is 100% employee-owned, superior quality in perishables and world-class customer service. Kenny's carries certified Angus beef with fresh ground beef every day and cuts their own selections in-house with over 40 store-made items. Fresh food, friendly folks, you'll find them all at Kenny's, serving our local communities with excellence since 1958. Kenny's has stores to serve you in Spring Grove, where Charity is the manager. Littlestown, it's John. Tawnytown, Rocky. Leah at Biglerville, and Ralph at Gettysburg. Biglerville salutes its store managers. Kenny's is my favorite place to shop. Don't forget your preferred customer card, your passport to a world of savings at Kenny's Marketplace. A shout out to all the frontline workers at Kenny's through these many months.
Looks like offsides on the defense.
Offsides call.
Another Fairfield Knight first down.
So another first down. Fairfield chewing up the third quarter, nearly halfway through it on this drive. High snap, at Myers fields it. Has Coons in the left flat. Short pickup. Got about 8.
Second and 5.
Called a 5-yard gain.
Might be 6 yards. It's kind of far away. The lines are like. It's all relative.
Second and 5 from the 7. Stadler, running room galore, and he strolls into the end zone. 7-yard touchdown scamper for Peyton Stadler. And then the Green Knights have put a stranglehold on this affair right here. That's one way to keep Austin Billett in check. A long scoring drive. 6:25 to go in the third. So Myers will try to add the extra point. And it's blocked.
Point is blocked.
But 33-13, a pretty comfortable lead, or so it would seem.
6:25 left in the third
Do the Golden Knights have a furious finish behind their quarterback, Austin Billett? Stay tuned. So Jake Myers will kick it away. Short kick. The tight end has to fall on it. That was Brody Hinkle.
Eastern York, number 84. Eastern York first down.
So Golden Knights at their own 35.
Ball's on the 35.
Billett gets to work.
Back to pass. Quick pass out to the near side to number 11. Tackled by 3 Knights right away.
Dotson, if it is Dotson. with a 5-yard pickup. Second and 5.
Second and 5.
Halfway through this
Ball on
third
40.
quarter, it's been pretty much all Green Knights, 33-13.
Back to pass.
Play action for Billett.
Down the middle.
Incomplete.
Incomplete
Little
for number
contact,
1
no
period.
call. Connor Joy on the coverage. There's a player down. It's Will Myers, captain, one of the captains for Fairfield. Yeah, looks like a cramp. They're bending his foot back, and that's probably a leg cramp. It's pretty humid out there, and I mean, even though the temperatures are cooler than they've been, this is cramping season. So Bermudian still has not scored on the season. They're trailing Boiling Springs 21-0 after losing 7-zip to New Oxford last week. So Myers seems to be fine.
So we're 3rd and 5. Ball still on the 40.
Phillies trail the Miami Marlins 3-2 after
Back to
5
pass.
innings. Nice
Right
closing
away.
speed.
Drop. Andrew Coons on the hit.
Andrew
That's the
Coons, he's
first
made some
down.
big plays today. An interception, a touchdown reception, and that was a nice pass breakup right there. Well, special thanks to the good folks at Ira E. Lady, American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville. They're brave men and women who've served their country in times of war and peace and now serve the greater Biglerville,
Eastern New York going for it.
Adams County community with their
Fourth
acts of philanthropy. Special
to
thanks
pass.
to Commander Gene
On the near
Schaefer.
sideline complete. Steps out of bounds.
On 4th down, they go for it.
First down.
Hinkle with the catch. Thanks to Commander Gene Schaefer, Vernon Stein, Rick Pelk, and all our friends at Post 262 in Biglerville. And special thanks to Kenny's Marketplace, stores to serve you in Spring Grove, Tawnytown, Littlestown, Biglerville, and the flagship store in Gettysburg. 1st and 10. Green Knights, or rather Golden Knights, and now they have a illegal procedure, or looks like it's going to be a 5-yarder.
5-yard penalty on Eastern York.
Kenny's is 100% employee-owned, has superior quality and perishables and world-class customer service. Certified Angus beef with fresh ground beef every day, and cuts their own selection in-house with over 40 store-made items. Fresh food, friendly folks. You'll find them all at Kenny's, serving our local communities with excellence since 1958. Stores to serve you in Spring Grove, Littlestown, Tawnytown, Biglerville, and Gettysburg. My favorite place to shop. Don't forget your preferred customer card, your passport to a world of savings. He's looking for Courier, has the catch. He's into the end zone, but there's a flag in behind the line of scrimmage. So hold everything. If it stands, it's a 58-yard reception, but it looks like it's coming back.
Looks to be coming back.
Stadler says, come on back, boys. So it's all for naught, procedure call, and of course,
Ball start on the offense again.
they will. It's actually a dead ball foul, so it's like the play never happened. But Billett showed that he can air it out, and Courier can get behind the secondary, so definitely a dangerous combination. 7 catches for 103 for Bryce Courier. So, yeah, 5:10 still to go. I mean, Eastern York, they don't take a lot of time off the clock. They sling it around. Every incompletion stops the clock. And, yeah. Billet.
Back to pass, quick throw.
What a catch.
To number 11.
Dotson, if it is Dotson. Gain of 14. So 2 receivers over 100 yards for the Golden Knights. You don't see that in high school football very often. Number 11, I'm calling him Logan Dotson until I learn he has another name, because there is no number 11 in our program for Eastern York. But Bryce Courier, he's got 7 grabs for 103. Player down from Eastern York. And Kenny salutes its store management team: Ralph at Gettysburg, Charity at Spring Grove, John at Littlestown, Rocky at Tawnytown, and Leah at Biglerville. Yeah, another cramp out here for a Fairfield player. McDonald's is one of the sponsors of tonight's game. Locations on Steinwehr Avenue. Oh, it's Will Myers again. Maybe they got to force feed him some bananas or something out there. It keeps cramping up. McDonald's has locations on Steinwehr Avenue and York Street in Gettysburg, New Oxford at Cross Keys, Queen Street in Littlestown, at Carlisle Street, Baltimore Street, and Eisenhower Drive in Hanover. Billet. Nice completion to Courier. And they're going to say he was out of bounds.
Out of bounds. That brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and nearly 5 yards to go. McDonald's is now taking applications for its crew and management staff at all area stores. Scholarships are available for staff who work an average of 15 hours a week, as well as for their families. A very competitive wage of up to $14 per hour is obtainable, depending on schedule, availability, and experience. 3rd and 4. Billet complete to Dotson. Still on his feet. He's already got 1 score.
First down, Eastern York.
To the 10-yard line, a 37-yard pickup.
Eastern York back to pass. Far sideline. Complete. Pushed out of bounds.
Tight end.
Looks to be about an 8-yard gain.
Brody Hinkle on the catch. He already has a score as well.
We'll call it 7. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 14.
Under 4 to play in the 3rd. Play action. Billet is sacked. Jake Myers says, how do you do? Opposite number. Big sack for Myers, and that makes it 3rd and long.
That makes it 3rd and 11.
Clock still running, 3:20 to go in the 3rd. Hinkle shifts to the far side, the tight end. Billet airs it out, downfield, complete to Courier. Courier inside the 10. It looks like it's going to be 1st and goal at about the 5-yard line.
It's going to be 1st and goal. Under 3 minutes in the 3rd quarter.
Billet. Complete. Touchdown to Hinkle. 5 yards to Brody Hinkle. His second score of the day. This bad snap, bad hold, bad kick.
2:38 left in the third quarter. Score 33-19.
33-19. 14-point lead with 2:38 remaining in the third. Getting back to McDonald's. Scholarships available for staff who work an average of 15 hours a week as well as for their families. A very competitive wage of up to $14 per hour is obtainable depending on schedule availability and experience. Workers also receive free meals and discounts. Design your schedule around your lifestyle. Creative scheduling is available. Even more benefits for managers. Go online to mchire.com for details. That's mchire.com. As proprietor Emmett Patterson says, success is not built on wishes, but hard work, risk, sweat, tears, and sacrifice. See you under the arches. Deep kick will be Valentine at about the 15.
Up the middle, there's a
Flag down.
Still on his feet.
Looks like a blocking violation. They're gonna.
Flag on the play.
The flag is at the 38-yard line, so it looks like it'll push the Knights back. The Green Knights, that is. Both teams, the Knights. Only the second penalty against Fairfield, holding call.
Holding call on Fairfield.
So the home team will start at their own 22. No, I guess that's the 26-yard line, yeah.
So first and 10 at the 26. Hand off to Stephen Higgs.
Stephen Higgs, his first carry of the night. He's a freshman.
Gain of 4. 3 plus.
Second and 6. Lane Clayball, wide receiver to the far side. Stadler not in the game right now.
And off up the middle again. Higgs on the carry.
Higgs picks up the first down. Got 8 yards on the carry. Stadler, 16 carries, 94 yards. He's hydrating on the sideline. Yeah, I think that's what it is too. He's like, well, you know, Coach Thurston says it's a double purpose. Give the guys a breather and get some of the younger guys experience as you're trying to build a program here. They're taking a huge step here tonight.
Hand off again to Stephen Higgs.
Higgs is going to lose a yard.
Maybe a gain of 1.
I'll call it no gain.
Maybe a foot. Under a minute now to go in the third.
Green Knights with a
Time's
14-point
ticking,
lead,
a minute in the third.
33-19. The third quarter brought to you by Kenny's Marketplace, Ira E. Lady, American Legion Post 262 in Big and your friendly neighborhood McDonald's. Myers has a man, threw it too far
Open.
for Andrew Coons.
31, Andrew Coons.
And now it's 3rd and 10. With still 32 seconds remaining in the quarter. And Stadler returns. So good job spelling Stadler by Stephen Higgs. 3 carries, 12 yards. Woody Hayes would settle for that.
39, 32 seconds.
Some of the young listeners out there, viewers, are probably thinking, who the heck is Woody Hayes? He's a legendary Ohio State coach. His mantra was 3 yards in a cloud of dust. And Stadler, with second and third effort, is close to the first down. If he got it, that's a Herculean effort right there as he was dragging bodies in his wake. Wow. And he's over 100 yards, 17 carries for 104. 20 first downs now for the Green Knights. I don't imagine they've had 20 first downs a lot recently. So, you know, they're really impressive in the play calling and the execution, the game management, the roster management, just a superlative job all the way around. Stadler punishing for another 5 as the quarter ends. And let's see what Josh Martin has for us. Susquehannock leads Littlestown 14-13 with 10 minutes left. Lancaster Catholic over DeLone 14-7. And the Squires start the season 0-2. They can't be happy about that. Phillies have just tied it up. In the 6th. So after 3 quarters, it's Fairfield 33, Eastern York 19. Second and 5.
Second and 5. Handoff up the middle, 44, Higgs.
Higgs looks to have the first down. Total team effort here by the Green Knights. And Eastern York is well, now they're saying they moved it back, yeah. So it's 3rd and a yard.
3rd and a yard.
And Myers will pick it up himself.
Moving the line of scrimmage, it's going to be a Knights first down.
"21 first downs now for the Green Knights. Yeah, move the chains. Great game planning. It's right, you know. Stadler 18 carries for 109. About 6 yards a tote. Not a bad night for the Sledgehammer.
Number 25 on the carry.
This is Camden Bryant for about 6 yards.
Camden Bryant with 5 yards. Looks to be 2nd and 5.
So that touchdown at the end of the half looms pretty large right now for the Green Knights. They are able to cover the field in under 40 seconds and take a 2-touchdown lead, which they've been able to maintain. Each team with a score here in the second half. They pitch it.
Pitch to number 23.
Caden Merson.
Sidestep.
Caden Merson, and there's a flag on the play.
Looks to be
We'll
a flag
see.
over there on the play.
There's a penalty against the Green Knights, or was it extracurricular activities? Well, Eli Kritzberg's reaction tells you that it's going to be against Fairfield. Personal foul.
Penalty on Fairfield. That's going to make it 2nd and 13.
Second and long. 10 minutes to play. Stadler on the sideline. Myers might be a design play. Nice
Jake
open
Myers
field
at the keeper.
tackle by
Just about
Lipschitz.
the original line of scrimmage.
And Jake Myers
Positive yards.
got about 7 yards,
Maybe
so
about
he's finally on the
3rd and
plus
10.
side of the ledger after taking that. He gets credit for a 25-yard loss on that high snap. I think they handle it differently at different levels, but so unofficially 7 carries for 3 yards for Jake Myers, but he's really he's been in control out there, been excellent leader as well. 3rd and 10 now.
Hand off to
Higgs.
up the middle.
Higgs trying to
Fights for 8
escape.
and 9 yards.
And they'll probably go for it on 4th down here as they continue to chew up the clock. Higgs got about 6.
Looks to be about 4th and 3.
Under 9 to play here in the second half. Brought to you by your friendly neighborhood McDonald's, American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville, and Kenny's Marketplace. Special thanks to all the brave men and women of Ira E. Lady, American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville. You've served your country, and now you serve your local community. We salute you. Commander Gene Schaefer, Vernon Stein, Rick Pelk, and all their friends at Post 262. Well, they're big supporters of the Canners, and looks like the Canners were a little overmatched at Camp Hill tonight. Timeout. Fairfield. Well, I like that because
Fairfield
it's a
timeout.
pretty important play right here. If you can convert this 4th and 4, you can chew up some more clock. So they still have 2 timeouts remaining, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's the case. And special thanks to your friendly neighborhood McDonald's, locations on Steinmore Avenue, York Street in Gettysburg, New Oxford, across Keys, Queen Street in Littlestown, Carlisle Street, Baltimore Street, and Eisenhower Drive in Hanover. McDonald's is now taking applications for its crew and management staff at all area stores. Scholarships are available for staff who work an average of 15 hours a week, as well as for their families. A very competitive wage of up to $14 per hour is obtainable depending on schedule availability and experience. Workers also receive free meals and discounts. Design your schedule around your lifestyle. Creative scheduling is available. Even more benefits for managers. Go online to mchire.com for details. That's mchire.com. As proprietor Emmett Patterson says, success is not built on wishes, but hard work, risk, sweat, tears, and sacrifice. See you under the arches. Well, now they well, now, wait a minute. Yeah, you can't.
Not really sure what happened there.
Yeah, it looked like a fake
That
punt,
was just
and
what you all
Fairfield snapped it to the up back, who was Stadler. It looked like the play got blown dead. It was procedure call, so maybe they'll pick up that second flag. It was a dead ball, so yeah, that's what will happen. It'll be a 5-yard procedure call, and maybe they will punt it here. You know, I kind of like this decision to try to pin Eastern York way back, make them go the length of the football field and just work this clock on both sides of the ball. And probably since it was a dead ball, the roughing, that was not, what's a defender supposed to do? Stadler has a football. He tackled him gently. And I didn't see a flag there. We'll see if they just picked that flag up. Yeah, they did. It's just a 5-yarder. No personal foul. So 4th and 8.5. Line of scrimmage at the 37.
Okay, here we go again.
Well, are they going to go
8.
this time? Are they going to kick it?
Lined up in a punt formation.
Nobody back for Eastern York. This time,
Ball
Myers
taken.
trying to keep it from going in the end zone. Beautiful job.
Nice punt.
Down by Connor Joy at about the 2-yard line. 35-yard punt. No return. So nice job punting the football for Myers. He does all the kicking for his team. What's the?
Seems to be flag on the play.
Let's see what this is all about. $8:18 to go. Special thanks to Kenny's Market. It's my favorite place to shop. Don't forget your preferred customer card. It's your passport to a world of savings at Kenny's. 100% employee-owned, superior quality in perishables, and world-class customer service. Certified Angus beef with fresh ground beef daily and cuts in-house with over 40 store-made items. Fresh food, friendly folks. You'll find them all at Kenny's, serving our local communities with excellence since 1958. Kenny's has stores to serve you in Spring Grove, Littlestown, Tonytown, Biglerville, and Gettysburg. And now, are they going to make him re-kick? Face mask? I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Looks like we're re-kicking.
I won't say that over the top. I'll get myself in trouble.
So now the line of scrimmage is, it's back at the 37. They're gonna walk them off 10 yards. So it should be at the 47.
Looks like the call was holding.
So it must have been a personal foul
I think it was a personal foul, actually.
on the Green Knights, and this time the line of scrimmage is at their own 48. Low snap. Myers gets it away. High
High
kick.
kick.
This time does
Bounces
not take
right
a
around the
favorable
25.
bounce. $28-yard punt. Another cramp. Well, now what's going on? Yeah, there's still a player with another cramp out there. Well, fresh food, friendly folks. You'll find them all at Kenny's, serving our local communities with excellence since 1958. Stores to serve you in Spring Grove, Littlestown, Tawnytown, Biglerville, and
Looks like
Gettysburg.
we're replaying that down again.
Kenny salutes its store management team. Ralph at Gettysburg, Charity at Spring Grove, John at Littlestown, Rocky at Tawnytown, and Leah at Biglerville. Don't forget your preferred customer card, your passport to a world of savings at Kenny's. A shout out to all the frontline workers at Kenny's Marketplace. Wow, this has been Sherman's march to the sea in reverse. Another 10 yards, and now Eastern York figures to get much better field position.
Nice kick. Bounce.
Well, and this time he gets a better punt off, so.
Looks to be down around the 15-yard line. I actually do not see any flags on the play.
Little Bronx cheer there, no flags.
Move on.
Special thanks to our sponsors tonight, Kenny's Marketplace, American Legion Post 262 in Biglerville, and your friendly neighborhood McDonald's. Thank you one and all. We really appreciate it. Slot to the near side. Is there enough time for Austin Billett? Timeout. Fairfield.
On the play.
Final, New Oxford 21, East Pennsboro nothing. So New Oxford has not given up a point this year. Bermudian loses 35-zip. Biglerville trails 38-0. Cedar Crest over Gettysburg, 45-7. Thanks to Josh Martin at the Gettysburg Times. He is the sports editor. Boiling Springs, same team that beat Littlestown last week, 66-7.
Back to pass.
Billett
And he's gotten behind
is
the line
sacked.
of scrimmage. Sacked.
Connor McVeigh in on the play,
Number 70.
along with Jonathan Anders. Second down and about 14. Billett rolls
Rolling out,
left,
throw.
complete
Catch
to
number
Dodson. Still on his feet, fighting for yardage out to the
First down.
35. Gain
Ball
of
35.
23 yards. .319 yards through the air for Billett.
Back to pass. Swings it to the
Billett
right.
again to Courier, this time only for about
By
3.
Myers. Gain of 5. Warlock is running. Another pass. Pressure. Catch.
Courier again, this
Tackle
time for
the
4
first down.
yards.
That's going to bring up third down. About 3rd and 2.
Courier now with 10 receptions. Billett.
Back to pass. Down the middle.
Oh, nearly intercepted by
Pass knocked down,
Stadler, and
not
Courier did a
complete.
nice
Almost
job around
picked
the
off.
Dodson.
It's going to bring up 4th and 2.
308 yards passing for Austin Billett. 6:05 to play. Eastern York can score quickly.
All right, guys, let's make some noise over here. Pass incomplete.
Broken up beautifully.
Down.
by Andrew Coons.
Nice play by Andrew Coons over there on the far sideline.
So 6 minutes exactly to go. Fairfield leads 33-19. Jaden Bell at the controls, freshman. And he hands it off to Higgs for about 3.
Gains about 3 yards. Timeout Eastern York.
Eastern York, Burns, I think they have 1 left. It's 5:51 to go. Phillies now trail the Marlins 6-3 in the bottom of the 6th. Marlins with the bases loaded, only 1 out. Not looking good for the Fighting Phils. They always have their hands full with the Marlins for whatever reason it is, but they don't play the Marlins very well, so that's a bad sign. Now it's 7-3. Phillies headed for their September swoon at any moment. Well, next week we'll be at Gettysburg, Waynesboro, and the Warriors will be stinging from a brutal defeat to Cedar Crest tonight. I haven't gotten the full story of who was unavailable and so forth, but obviously the Warriors at a crossroads of their season. Oh, man.
Keeper, loss on the play.
So Jaden Bell had his bell rung, and he loses 3 yards, and it probably like the coaching staff holding their breath that he wouldn't fumble. And now it's 3rd and 10.
So 3rd and 10.
Wow.
Pitch back to 23.
This is
Tackle
as
behind
much
the
as
line of
I
scrimmage.
really liked the play calling earlier in the game. I'm not sure I like this. And Eastern York calls their last timeout.
York.
So Courier back in punt return formation with 5:33 to go. And Billett, 308 passing yards. And still, he's going to get the ball back. He's thinking 400.
Did you see the amazing flyover I arranged when they were doing it?
So
The gaggle of geese.
if the Knights can win this game, and you look at the statistics,
Coordinator, FFI.
it's the ability to control the ball, and now they're going to punt it again. This
Nice
time
to punt.
the line of scrimmage at midfield.
Nice punt. Calls a
Fair
fair
catch at the 15.
15-yard line. Gonna be first down Eastern York. 5:26 to play in the fourth quarter.
So 5:26 to go. Knights to the point of exhaustion. Can they hang on? It's not like Eastern York has two platoons, but they have more players. Fairfield trying to hang on. They lead by 14, but this one a long way from being decided. Courier in motion.
Eastern York back to pass, rolls right.
He's got a man. Aya.
Knights with the tackle. Looks to be a first down.
12 yards to Levi Ayala. 320 yards passing now. Counting down to 5 minutes.
Swings
Billet
it to the near side.
has Courier. Gang tackled after a pickup of about 9.
Number 67 in on the play as well. Victor McRae. Going to bring up second and down, just a gain of 2.
Slot to the far side.
Second and 8.
Call that a 2-yard
Time
pickup.
keeps on ticking. Back to pass.
Billet.
Right. Nice catch and hit. Andrew Coons.
Courier.
Going to bring up third down.
12 catches, 137 yards.
Third and 2. Slings it down the middle.
Oh, incomplete.
Pass intended for number 10. They'll bring up 4th and 2.
So it's 4th and 2 with 4:24 to play.
4:24 to play.
Eastern York trying to keep
Back
their
to
hopes
pass.
alive. What a
Running
blitz.
sack in the
A
backfield.
blitz.
Number 70, Jonathan Andrews.
Jonathan Anders with a tackle for a loss, and that might do it.
Fairfield first and 10.
Takeover on downs. Do the Green Knights. And now Stadler back in the contest.
Peyton Stadler on the carry up the middle, dancing around, swings out to the left. Looks
Can't
to be a
tackle him with
first
one
down.
guy. Stadler has about 15 yards. And Eastern York, they're getting exhausted as well. 19 carries, 124 for Peyton Stadler. As the Green Knights have rolled up 22 first downs and counting at about the 15-yard line.
So we got first and 10 on the 15.
Now, you know, Coach
Under
Defoe
4
always had a
minutes
great
now in
way
the
of
fourth quarter.
running the play clock down until there were just a couple seconds left. And the Green Knights, they're not really doing that, but
Teddy Valentine on the
Valentine
carry. On the right.
looking for the exclamation point.
Touchdown.
3:42 to play, and I wonder the last time the Green Knights scored 40 points in a game. I don't know. I don't have that kind of statistical access, but Myers makes it a 40-point game.
Knights 40, Eastern York 19, 3:42 to go in the game.
Wow. No. I don't think anybody's expecting this. I mean, great effort last week. You knew Fairfield could be competitive, but they've got to be tickled with this effort against a Division II Eastern York team that has not quit. And Austin Billett, he's put the ball in the air 38 times, and he's got 334 yards. I haven't even figured out his attempts and completions yet, but he's got 2 receivers, each with over 10 catches and over 100 yards. Courier 12 grabs for 137, and the infamous number 11, 9 catches for 161. But the only number that means anything is the points on the scoreboard, and Fairfield in control, 40-19. Littlestown lost to Susquehannock, 14-13. Fumbled with a minute and a half to play.
Nice tackle.
Connor Joy, great job. So Eastern York, 3:34 to play, but they're at their own 11. Billett's still in there. Oh, nearly a safety.
Completes to number 10 in the middle of the field. Tackle.
What a pickup.
Tackle by number 80, Brady Creed. That's the pass. Swings it down the middle. Knocked down by Andrew Coons.
Broken up by Coons.
I'll bring up second down, 2nd and 10. Ball on the 28.
Still 3:10 to play.
Pass thrown out to number 11 on the near side. Tackle. It's going to bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 5.
Billett.
Throws out to the right.
Incomplete.
Pass intended for number 84. Pass incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
So it's 4th and about 4 with 2.5 minutes to go. And Eastern York has no timeouts left, so they've got to pick up the first down here if they have any hopes.
Pass picked off by Andrew Coons.
So Coons with his second pick of the night, and that should do it. Still, Austin Billett is a junior, 349 yards. Not much of a ground game, though, for Eastern York. In fact, they have negative rushing yards when you count the sacks, which is what you do at the high school level.
Handoff. Number 12, Dom Smitley, around the right end.
Wow. Touchdown.
Give him the touchdown, I don't believe. I think it's going to be on the one.
Who was that? Who?
Don Smitley was the carrier.
12. Okay, thank you. So Smitley did not get in, but he gets to the 1 yard line. And now, you know, if you're the Green Knights, you might think about a few kneel downs because you really don't want to give the ball back to Eastern York. Yeah, I mean, I could see like Myers just kneeling down 2 or 3 times, and you know, why not? I mean, you don't want to. Your defense, you got unscathed except for some cramp ups. You didn't have too many major injuries. Fairfield in front, 40-19. Yeah, in case anybody was curious, I am dead last in the press box picks after a 10-10 week.
The first and goal on the 1.
And they're in the protect formation. So it looks like they're going to have the backup quarterback kneel down. I like the call. I like the call.
Takes a knee on the play. That'll bring up second down.
Well, it's a smart play. I mean, why get somebody hurt trying to get a touchdown? And like I said, you don't want to give Eastern York the ball back, even though you have a seemingly insurmountable lead. So week 3 will be at Gettysburg when Waynesboro comes to town. The Warriors will be looking to get back on track after getting spanked by Cedar Crest. Littlestown 0-2, DeLone 0-2, Burm 0-2. When's the last time that happened? Fairfield 1-1. Jaden Bell again.
Kneel down on that play. That'll bring up third down.
I don't know. Well, special thanks to Brandon Glorioso and Corey Smith here on camera and tech, and could be one more play. And that should do it.
That should bring up fourth down. That should be the game.
The final.
So your Fairfield Knights.
Fairfield defeats Eastern York 40-19. For Corey Smith and Brandon Glorioso, I'm Jeff Cook. See you next week, sports fans. Good night.